Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the Bramblewood area again today, and we're back at the old mill where last time we put in the sunken patio area out the back of the house itself. Today we're going to be concentrating on the basement area, which will consist of a workshop, a spa area, and also a furniture showroom. So let's get into game and let's make a start. And a happy Friday to one and all. Welcome back to Let's Build the World. And here we are, back at the old mill today, my darlings. So, you know what we're cracking on with today. We've had a few changes here and there. And those changes consisted of just putting down some wallpapers and some doors and stuff down to this level. I'll talk you through that bit in a minute. What else did I do down here? A couple of you asked me to put some drainage down in the fire pit, so I've done that for you so you don't shit yourselves even further. And I think that was about it. I've left everything else exactly as it was because I was happy. I was happy with how everything kind of came together. I still want to do a little bit more with this patio area here. I might do like a little breakfast moment, or I might even keep that for up on this balcony area here. Did I say balcony or patio? I said patio. For this balcony area up here, I think I want to do it up there. And I've also changed the flooring in here. We're going for a polished concrete moment with wooden ceilings. And the main reasons for that is because of these reference images. So these were the reference images that I was talking about yesterday on how I want this place to have the kind of vibe of. So it's just very classy and dark and modern, but also it's got this kind of mid-century sort of edge to it, which I really love. And the rusticness comes from the kind of concrete on the floor and the wooden ceilings and stuff. That's what I kind of want to go ahead and make happen in this place. So that's what we're going to do. But today what we're concentrating on is this whole basement level here. I'm not going to concentrate on this kind of entrance area that I have walled off because I thought the family wouldn't want to have their life on show for any kind of prospective clients or stuff that are coming around to view furniture or have meetings and stuff in this area. So I kind of ward off this area, still gave it access with this door. I'm even thinking about changing this door for one of these ones here, which is like the modern black doors, just so there is like complete kind of privacy from this area. I think we'll do that actually. And I don't know what wallpapers and stuff I'm going to be picking here just yet, so I've just kind of left that. And then they've got access down into the pool and spa area for themselves, so that's what we're going to do. And I kind of thought against also about walling off this whole area here. I'm still going to have feelings of separation and certain walls and elements that I'm going to use to separate this area off. But I'm going to play around with a few more platforms and stuff down here, I think. I think that's the way that I want to go. And then what I did was did a little corner of windows here, just so we've got an area where natural light can come through. And then I've used these doors here that kind of like pays respect to the older build that was here before. Now I've had thoughts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have an office in this area here that I'm going to use. I'm going to sink down with a platform, I think, in this area. And I'm going to separate it off with some elements so you can still see through it. But it's kind of, I want this area to have a nice office. I really do. I think it makes sense to have an office here. And then over on this side here is going to be the workshop itself. I'm going to do the workshop in all of this area here. And then this bit here is going to be the kind of like furniture on show, stuff that he's made, things that he's proud of and that he wants to sell. So that's what I'm going to do. And as I've said, I'm going to separate it off with platforms and other little bits and bobs. And then into the pool and spa area itself. I'm calling it a spa because it's got a sauna and stuff in here. So I'm just going to say it's the spa. This is going to be a bathroom with a toilet. And then this one here is going to be a shower room, I think. So that's the way I kind of want to separate that area off there too. But yeah, all in all, kind of excited on what we're going to do here. So I think where we're going to start itself is in this area here with the office. And so first things first, what I want to do is just sink an area down. So I'm going to use you. Just whiffle you along to there, my love. I think that would be a big enough space for a desk. Also a bookcase, but I would love to get like a couple of chairs down here, maybe a table. So hopefully this is going to be enough room. Oh, I nearly burped then, how dare I. Unable to lower platform. It's because it was right next to the water here. So I've just moved the water in one. I don't know how I'm going to be able to hide this because that looked good in the water as far as I was concerned. So I'm just going to leave it like that for the minute because this is more important as we're speaking right now. We can get back to that at a later date. I'm going to move you all the way along, get rid of you, not you. That there. I don't know if I want to keep the concrete like that actually, because it kind of fits in with the flooring. Or I could bring a bit more of a wooden element into it. Let's have a little look, shall we? I might be a little bit low energy today, my darlings, just because I can feel that bastard cold coming on that everybody's got. Tom had it, lots of my friends had it, and I was just like, I didn't get it, and I'm getting it. I'm very annoyed, very, very annoyed. I ain't got time to be ill. So yeah, that. But how do we separate this off? I think what I would like to try first, I've got the bookcase in mind, is this one here, but also bring an element of wood in by maybe using these. I think this could work. I don't know if I want to put it like one like there. I do like the wood, but I could also go for the black vibe as well, but I just kind of want to bring in a little bit of a wooden element. I'm vibing with this the other way around because it sits flush into that area then. And then what I could do is bring this. Do you know what? It would probably work out a lot better if I just left it there, to be honest. And I'm probably going to be using a few more of these around this room as well to separate off. I still want to do some wall panels because I do want the workshop to be on show, but I do want it to have a nice big separate moment, especially with like the fabricator and machine and stuff, because I just don't think I'm going to vibe with that here. Yeah, I think that could work. That's a nice little separating off area, that. So what I need to find is a nice desk. And I think I'm going to go down the route of the fabricating like items because I'm going to be utilizing a lot of them around for the kind of like furniture pieces that he's going to be selling. Because this is the stuff that's he's going to be making, isn't it? On the fabricator machine. And I think it works. I'm not going to use much of that furniture, I don't think. Around the main house. Maybe the dining chairs would work, but I think this desk actually does work here. And I'm going to put it in this orientation, so it's kind of got a nice view of a fence out the one side. Maybe we need to get some greenery around here for that reason. But that is coming into play once we concentrate a bit more on that patio area, isn't it? You know? Things have just got to make sense and then they all come together at the end, sometimes. Do I want to use one of these? These were the chairs that I was thinking for like upstairs. I think they would work, you know? I think it would really work upstairs. Let me put one up there just so I can be reminded to use it. There we go. You stay there, my darling. Don't you move. Don't you dare move. Yeah, kind of vibing with that. But I think what I also want to do is put one of these on this side too. So if I can grab you to around about there, is that correct? That is correct. Yeah, I'm going to do one there. I'm going to do one on the other side. Oh no, not the bastard wall. Oh, go to hell, you piece of shit. Honestly, don't fuss with me today. I'm getting a cold. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I think I'm getting poorly. No, shush. We're not speaking it to it. We're not speaking to it. We're not speaking it into existence. There we go. I got there. Yay. No, it's not happening. I've took vitamin D. We've got vitamin C in us as well, and zinc. Everything's going to be all right, you know? Not that colour, this colour. Thank you. I went for a bit more of a grey brick in this bit here. I just thought it made sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Not happy with you, though, you little shit. Can you please get the correct wood piece there? Wood foundation. Whatever. Yeah. Desk. I think that works. I do feel like we needed one more. Just right next to it here. Equally spaced, or as equal as we can possibly get it. There we go. Is that right? I mean, it might just need to just ever so slight. There we go, like that. I think that's worse, but that looks fine. Yes, yeah, that looks better. I like that. With some kind of like abstract light, I think, in this room as well. I think like a lovely bit of lighting going on, a pendulum light upon the ceiling. I'm going to go for this one here, but I think I'm just going to size it down just once. Where's the middle here? That is the middle, okay. Yeah, something like that. In fact, I am going to move you just a little bit further over that way. Yeah, that's better. Let's do that. Okay. Right, now we need a nice computer, says Aiden, with no nice computers around. I think I'm just going to go for something that looks very swish. I just want a normal looking computer. That's all I want, to be honest. think that one there would probably be the way forward, wouldn't it? Yeah, that one there. With 2 chairs here and a table. And it's the eco lifestyle chairs as well, I think. That kind of matches in. Again, chairs that he's made, chairs that we're going to be selling too, which in turn, let's put one up there. In fact, let's do 2. 2 there like that in the showroom. Oh, I like that. Yes. I'm not going to go for a rug either. No, it's going to be very kind of architectural, you know? Don't know what that would mean, but it's in my head it sounds right, so I'm going to do that. And a little table in between. I think maybe like a low profile table something along the lines of this. Not in that colour though. Can we have a better colour here? Oh, that doesn't look too bad actually. Let me have a look on that one. Can we go maybe brun with it? That's a bit too brun. Oh, actually the white works. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just lift the space, you know? And I'm going to pop that there. With some interior design magazines. That is in our... oh, there's a tree in here. Why is there a tree? Did a tree disappear? No. I don't know why there's a tree in our inventory, but there was a tree there for some reason. Well, there we are. There's a tree. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think the only desk chair that's going to make sense in here is the one that we used to death. This one here in a different swatch. Just a little bit darker wood like that. Oh, it does make sense, doesn't it? It really bloody does. We definitely need a nice big bit of art up on the wall there. And maybe also something here as well. Maybe even a clock there would look good. And a plant right by the window. And so here we are. I'm going to use this painting just because I like the colours in it. I think it just brings a little bit of life into this room. And I like it. I think it's very nice that in there. This plant into this corner. I'm going to put it at that angle though. Just so we get a little chuck of green there. And really simply just a clock up on the wall I think would really work. I want to see some better clocks in the game as well. Like, what is this? What's that there? What is that? What is the texture on that for a start, you know? Honestly. And this one. What's that? What is that? What's this? What is this hexagonal thing going on here? What's that texture? Point proven, you know? And I think just to finish off, what I want to do is put up a little desk lamp. And we're going to go very simply. Oh, I might even use that grey. Oh, that grey works here, actually. Yes. And put that just there on the desk. And I think that area is as it needs to be. But what I would like down here as well is somewhere where he could make clients a drink. Like just a coffee or something like that. Like a little kitchenette somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to do that just yet. I might even do that over in this corner, actually. That could be a vibe. Because we could put a kitchen there. He makes kitchens too. You know? So I think I'm going to do that. But what I need to do is pull out a lot of furniture, mainly from Eco Lifestyle, and then we can put everything around together here. I think this is a good collection of stuff, and I'm going to keep it all in this swatches, but what he does is go through all of the swatches and stuff of all of his pieces to show his clients. But his new collection is called the Shadow Collection, which is all of the black furniture that you're seeing out now. And it's his most popular at the minute as well. So he's putting all of that around. So what we need to do is try and find areas where we can make this work. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense as a space where they're going to come and sit down. Just to make sense as a space where they can come and view bits and bobs. You know? What about lighting here? Do we have fabricated lamps? I'm not into that one. Not into that one at all. But I think this one here would work really well. Especially with the Shadow Collection. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. If I can pop you there, I'm going to move you along a little bit. Does that like block off that view? I don't care. It's fine. Absolutely fine. I'm also going to do one of these chairs. Flop you in there, get rid of the other one. Oh, in fact, we've got that other one, haven't we? We've got this one. That would make a lot more sense putting with these sofas. So there are kind of 2 styles of sofa, we're going to say. And each has their own chair, you know? So I'm going to flop you along to there like that. Gorgeous. The floor lamp can go by the chair. So that kind of makes sense. Fabricated table, I'm going to keep kind of like maybe around in the middle, actually. With the desk lamp on top of it. The fabricated desk lamp. That makes sense. This looks a little bit smushed in at the minute, but let me just place everything where I think it can all go. And then I'll make adjustments. So, oh, we've got a dining chair. Oh, we've also got a dining table. I did forget about that. Dining table. Which I am going to put a full chairs on, I think. Just so we've got that full kind of view. That kind of looks nice in that angle, actually. But then I'm also going to put these out. Just so it looks like you could look at these as you're walking around, you know? I don't know if it'd be better facing this way. Yeah, I think that works a little bit better because I'm just going to do a small kitchenette here as well. You know what? That doesn't look too bad now. I've got everything laid out, but I am just going to make sure we can get in a little bit more space here for everything. Just a little bit, and I think it would make all the difference. Do I want to move this lamp to maybe like here? No, I think it looked better where it was. Just a little bit further out. There we are. Yeah. And they can still get around and view everything there, you know? I'm kind of feeling that. And what I'd probably want to do is just add a couple more lights here. One there. One there. And we'll concentrate on lighting for this area in a jiffy. A jiffy? I've never said that before. What's that mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Wonder if I have to put anything... Maybe shelves. What shelves come with Eco Lifestyle? I'm not really keen on any of these. It doesn't necessarily have to be Eco Lifestyle, though, so let's have a look. Oh, I like these ones. These ones here. Let's plop one of those next to each other. In fact... Yeah, let's do that. And maybe shelving with some kind of lighting on them as well. We could do like... Can I fit two in there without looking smushed? I need to move that along a little bit. Like that. You know? Don't want to do 2 rows of them? No, that's fine. And maybe just one final one. Like a plain wood. Or even these. No, I don't really like that wood tone. Yeah, these are okay. Let's flop a couple of them in as well. Just for some choices, you know? Yeah, I'm for that. I'm for that indeed. Okay, I think that's going to work out quite nicely as a little showroom, you know? A little furniture showroom. And then we've definitely got enough space here for a workshop, which is good. Oh, perfect. Okay, right. Kitchenette. Now, this is definitely going to be the kitchen that I'm using upstairs, but I'm going to be using it in this brown colour. I don't know whether to put that kitchen down here or just go for the solid black. What's this one? Oh, that one there kind of works with the furniture, doesn't it? Let's do this one. If I can just do... do I want to do a big fridge down here? No, I want to do a small fridge. So I'm going to do a small fridge there. A little end piece there. And then I'm going to finish it off with that kind of moment there. And again, that comes in all different swatches that he can make for you as well. He's very talented. Very talented indeed. So I'm going to do a small little black fridge. I'm going to pull you in, actually, to around about there. And then I'm going to move these together. And then we've got space down by the side of it now to put in the bin of dreams. In black would probably be the way to go, wouldn't it? And flop that there. I've also realised I need to get an outside bin somewhere. Maybe even under here. Because I've still got to finish this off yet. I want to put some firewood and stuff under there. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that. That there, but maybe we could utilise some of his shelves down here. You know? See him working. That's the thing. I'm not going to do any kind of like oven or anything down here. Don't think that would make sense, but I think a fridge for like cold drinks and stuff would make sense, and also like a really nice coffee machine. I think a lovely coffee machine in here. Like, no, I don't know actually. It kind of looks nice up there. Yeah, I'm going to put it above the fridge, and then that's going to give us room to get a sink in there as well. We'll go for an industrial sink. Just very simple. It is literally just a space to make drinks, really. And then what I'll do is just get some mugs stacked up here really nicely. There we go. We'll pop them all the way along. Do I want to do plates? Yeah, maybe he's got something like a little snack in the fridge that I could give them. So I'll just do a couple of plates up on the shelves as well. Nothing too hefty, just something like that. I think that would work out quite nicely. Yes, that's perfect. Just a little kitchenette down here. Okay, I'm happy with that. I very much am indeed. So, what I want to do here, first off, let me get you there. And then I'm going to use you. Do I want to separate from this area? Yeah, I think so. Knock down that, just to give a feeling of separation there. And then I need a more solid feeling of separation with, I definitely want to do a wall of some descript. Oh, I don't really like how that's there. I think what I'm probably going to have to do is just do a wall just here. And then, in fact, let me just get this all the way across first. We're going to get in a nice spandrel. What's the ceiling colour in here? Is that maybe even like a black spandrel in here would work. Let me see. Yep, I think that could work. And then put the wall in. I did one there. Oh, that could be... No, I don't want it to be a half wall. I'm arguing with myself now. And then do another one there, like this. And I'm still going to use this wood, because I think this really works down here. So I'm going to flop you to there, you there, you there. And we could even, like, pretend that inside this wall is a slidey door. So if he did just want to shut everything off, if it was getting too dusty and he didn't want to get his furniture kind of messed up, he could have this big slidey door that kind of goes across here, you know? So with that being said, maybe I should put a column here, just a very simple black column like this. And then that will give us that kind of vibe then, you know? To make it look like that could be a thing. There we go. That's what's happening. I'm going to do 2 more of these down here like this. And I'm also going to do 2, or maybe 3 of these in here. 1 there. 1 at that point, and then 1 in the middle. Just so it's really well lit in that room. Yeah, I think that could work. Okay, so things that we're going to need here: woodworking bench, the fabricating machine, and just other little bits like storage and stuff that looks like it could have storage, like of wood, all of that kind of stuff. So that is what I want to do. So let me go and grab all of that. I might even put this door... Oh, that's right by the fridge. Oh well, we're going to put that door there. It will be fine. Definitely need something here as well, maybe a plant or something. Anyway, we need bits and bobs. I'm going to put everything out. Okay, so let's do the last finishing touches, shall we? So we'll start off with the workshop. So a fabricating machine, an all-important, the main moment, the main machine. We're going to put this in this area here because it kind of just hides it away, but it's got its own moment in that area, you know? There we go. That's all that needs to be said. A workbench. We're going to use the ones from the artist studio. The artist studio came in clutch, actually. Most of the items I've used for the workshop itself has been from that. So storage areas, I reckon you could store bits and bobs, and, you know, special things, paint samples, all of that kind of business. I am going to do some kind of storage where he keeps his wood filth, but I think I'm going to do that out here somewhere. I think I'm going to do some kind of outdoor storage where he keeps all of his wood there. That's the moment. I don't know what this is, but it kind of looks like a desk to me. A desk where he kind of stands up and figures things out, which I've also gave him this tablet. Oh, actually, I'm going to put you there. That looks a little bit better. Have we got a better swatch? There we go. Much more fitting. Let's put it at a bit of a jaunty angle as well into that area there. And then on the other side, well, no, first off, above, oh no, I did it to the side actually. This paint samples, paint itself for the furniture pieces, and then also his tools as well that I'm going to be putting just in ahead of his workbench. I'm also going to be pushing into the wall a little bit more like that. And then on this other side here, another little painting station along with a robot vacuum. This place would get messy. So I'm going to plop you to there, and maybe that is where he comes over, sort of swatches things, maybe paint some finer details, that kind of business, you know. And I also put a window here as well, just to bring in some light, even though there's not much light coming in from this area, but I just think that would have been nice to have this kind of peep through, and there's reasons for that. I'll get into that a little bit as we go into the pool area, which I've also just simplified. I've really simplified that area and I much prefer it, and I'll show you how I did that. I'm going to use these non-slip rugs. Probably want to go Oh, maybe I need to pull you in a little bit more then. Yeah, let's do that. Into there like this. Beautiful job. And one more just in front of the fabricator machine. Just like that. Oh, I don't like how that's connecting there. Let's do that instead. Oh, stunning. With some kind of music down here as well. I feel when he's working, he would want some music to do his furniture making business too. I've put some aprons here just in case maybe he does workshops or stuff. In fact, let's do a few more of those. Maybe he does some like furniture making workshops and things, or even if when he does get clients over and he brings them into here, it gives them an apron so they don't get their clothes dirty. I've put a little plant there as well. And I think that was about it. Apart from the storage and stuff, but I think we're going to be getting to the courtyard and stuff in the next part because this has gone on a little bit longer than what I thought it would. Which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I don't mind. We can take our time with this. There's no rush. But this is what I've done with the pool area. So I got rid of the overhead lighting. I wanted a bit more of a moody vibe in here. So I've gone for my favourite floor level lighting, which is these ones here from Spadea. And I've also gone for some towels just to hang up on the outside of the walls here because this is like a family pool. They'd want to get out, get in a nice towel, put a nice dressing gown on before they've gone into the sauna area. I also shortened down the size of the toilet, which I'm going to pop in now, and I just really simply put in a sink, a toilet that washes your bum, so we're not doing any loo roll down here, and a mirror. And then for this room here, which is a nice shower room, you can see I changed out the door, this one, because it's just like for a shower before the pool. You're not going to be naked in there. You're going to have your swim stuff on. So I thought, you know what, let's put a nice glass door in here with some shampoo and conditioner bottles or body wash, whatever you may wish. None of that 3-in-1 though, please. I'm gay. And some towels in here as well, one either side. And then I thought this area here would be good enough to bring in any clients that are here and they need the toilet. There is a toilet in here and they can come into this pool area and see this pool and think, oh, that looks marvelous, you know? So there's the methods to my madness, but I think that's actually really worked. I like the vibe of it here. I really do. I think we're on to a winner here, loves. I really do. So next time, we're going to be back next week. I am going to finish off this courtyard area plus other little finer details around the exterior and stuff itself. But we are getting into the interiors and we're going to make a start on the main living space. That this area here is where we're going to be making a start next week. So that's it. Let's leave with a shot on what we've just done, to be honest with you, because I think it would be rude if we didn't. Where are we going to leave a shot on? There we are. That there. Beautiful. Stunning. Anyway, I'm going to be back with you next week. Thank you so much for watching. We are starting up another My Dream Home series next week. If you remember, we're going to be doing a Victorian villa this time, which I'm very excited about. So that's going to be starting next week. And I'm also going to be starting it's going to be a 5-part series. And it's going to be called Same House 5 Decades. So I'm going to be building a house and I'm going to be furnishing it in several different decades, 5 different decades. So we're just going to see this house kind of develop over the years as to whatever decade that was. So that is going to be starting next week as well. I think that's just going to be a very, very exciting time. Yes, it is indeed. Have the most marvellous weekends. Leave me some lovely comments down below and I'll see you all again on Tuesday. Goodbye.